I think Mrs. Clinton has her whole career, when she was First Lady, watching her husband play such a crucial role in the world and be the leader of the United States in issues like the Balkans, understanding how America's leadership role requires diplomacy backed by force, that America does need to lead, that America shouldn't be leading from the back, but should be leading from the front. I think that's what she started with, and then she learned in those 4 years as Secretary of State what the current reality is after the 8 years of George Bush, after many of the changes in the Middle East, and I think she's been tempered by that experience. Obviously, the Iraq War was a terrible, error for the British and the Americans, but I certainly hope that the fear that sometimes drove perhaps people in Britain and some people here in the United States to stay away from problems, fearing that any problem could become an Iraq war, I really think that era, I hope and believe, is behind us. We're going to judge the issues on the merits without the baggage and perhaps some of the anxiety that came with that war. But more importantly, we have a new situation where Britain, the United States, our NATO allies are facing a very new situation with Russia, where Putin was willing to engage in, or at least authorize, cyber sabotage in this election, which is really a mind-boggling intrusion into American politics. And that came after the war in Syria, where he was on the side of those killing civilians, and obviously after the invasion of Ukraine. So Russia is really a problem one, I think, for a new American president, one that President Obama didn't have in 2008 or 2012, but I think America and our friends in Europe have in 2016 and then in 2017.
Ignition, lift off.
If you don't represent women in politics,